December, and 3 major airports at Delhi, Bangalore and Chennai are on a hijack alert. Now, the warning was issued on Wednesday by the Bureau of Civil Aviation after mail which said that on 6th of December, terror groups may strike at these airports trying to hijack a plane. Since then, the 3 airports have become like fortresses, though this could not prevent a firing scare from bringing Delhi's international airport to a halt for almost an hour, a little after 1 a.m. on Friday. Meanwhile, passengers have also been asked to report at least 3 hours in advance so that thorough security checks can be done. All hand baggages are being physically checked by security forces even after they've been put through the X-ray. While all cars approaching airports are also being checked very thoroughly. The CISF and NSG commandos have been deployed at all these airports, and anti-sabotage and quick reaction teams have already been formed, and airlines have also been informed. Well, joining us now for the situation across airports in the country, Deepak Bajpai joining us from the Delhi airport, Vasanthi Hariprakash who's in Bangalore, and Madhu Bharti who's standing by in Chennai. Now, coming to you first, Deepak, we did see a scare yesterday in the wee hours of the morning, that's early on Friday morning at the Delhi airport, which was handled rather quickly. How prepared is the Delhi airport at the moment in case there is an emergency?
Well, Prachi, you don't get the sense of that heightened security. Today, you can see many cars parked here right outside the domestic departure terminal, and these cars are not being checked the way they were being checked yesterday, and not even at the entry point from where you get to enter the airport area. So the average time for a car to reach here at this point was around 30 to 35 minutes, but today these cars are not being checked. But if you see these entry points to the airport are well guarded, and if you go by the presence of heavily armed CISF personnel here at the airport, you know, there's a different level of alert here, and the deployment certainly has been increased. So of course the airport seems to be prepared, and we spoke to senior officials of CISF here. CISF guards this airport, so they are saying that they have put in place a multi-layer security system here. So the security has been increased, and they are saying that the preparedness level has been increased. So they are saying that the security level is very reassuring and there's nothing to panic. We also spoke to a couple of passengers here. They are saying that there's no panic, no fear among the passengers, and the turnout has been very good for the early morning flights. Prachi?
Right, Deepak, stay with us. Let's also now cut across to Vasanthi, who's joining us now from Bangalore. Now, Vasanthi, he was just talking about passengers in Delhi, saying that they feel rather safe because of all those security measures. Is it a similar feeling being echoed in Bangalore as well?
Well, Prachi, certainly the security checks are very much in place, and I think perhaps for the first time, state agencies, the Karnataka State Reserve Police, the Intelligence Bureau, and of course the Black Cat Commandos are working closely in association. In fact, if I may take you straight across to the kind of baggage and the vehicle checks that are happening at this point of time, there are Black Cat Commandos who have come over, and each and every vehicle is being checked, and of course further later at the airport there's a 5-level check for explosives, and these are also being manually done. Now, also talking about the passenger concern, let me straight away go across to Kiran, who is on a flight to London later during the day. Kiran, you've come here 3 hours in advance, so how's the feeling right now?
Hi. Bit panic, because yesterday there was a rumor of Delhi blast, and my parents are also under panic and the pressure. In fact, they asked me to change my flight to tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Since I have to report 8th to my duty there, I have to go there. But
Kiran, your family has come to send you off. I can also see your mother here. But then, what do you feel about the security checks? Does it kind of reassure you that there are so many levels of checks?
yeah, that's really wonderful that they have done such a kind of security that gives us bit confident, and I really trust the Karnataka police. So, I'm okay, but my parents are bit panicked still.
Let's have it from your mother, Kamala, ma'am. So how do you feel? Iga avaru horta idare London ge.
ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಭಯ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನೆನ್ನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಲಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಭಯ ನನಗೆ.
Well, it's not really panic, but certainly apprehensions. Kamala, Kiran's mother, says that she is feeling a certain sense of fear and would have not liked to send her son to London at this point of time, but she can't really help it. But I guess apprehensions, while the security checks are pretty much in place in Bangalore. Prachi?
Right, Vasanti. Well, let's also go across quickly to Madhu Bharti, who's in Chennai right now. Now, Madhu, understandably, there would be a similar sense of fear among passengers in Chennai as well. But as far as security goes, how prepared does Chennai seem to be?
Chennai Airport seems to be Fortress Chennai Airport, I should say, Prachi. The people who are really complaining are the politicians. Yesterday there were some politicians who said, why should I come 2 hours early? I'm a politician. Same is the case today as well. Let's ask some passengers themselves what they feel about the security setup here. I have an IT professional and a retired army person. First, Sony, let me come to you. Feeling a little safer now?
Yeah, definitely. But the main reason why we are tense, because at least these kind of situations could have been avoided, especially today, being December 6th. I mean, that's all I have to say. I mean, even the politicians should understand, okay, these kind of situations, and they should tell their people not to arrange these sort of things.
Okay.
That's it.
Sony, thank you. Commodore Prem Kumar, how about you? What do you feel about the security today, right now, how it is?
See, the effectiveness of a security is known only after an incident happens. Until then, we think everything is fine. Now, a simple thing like right behind me, about 200 people have collected, which could have been avoided by the politician telling them not to turn up like this and waste the nation's time. So security has to come from the people who are disciplined. And the nation wants good security, give it to the defense. Ask them to work out the plans. If you're going to give it to people like police and all that, they can only do internal law because they are subjected to the politicians' whims and fancies and conducting of various cases. This doesn't happen. Classic example is look at the National Security Guard, manned by the army but headed by an IPS officer. Why does that means the politician doesn't want proper security. He has to ensure giving it to people who are handling militants and terrorists, especially in the border areas, out at sea, by the Navy. Only then the nation will improve.
Okay. There you go, retired army general, army person saying that it should be the army that should man the whole security apparatus.
Right. So